Arrowheads that go in, they do it here, and then right behind you in this room right here, they sand that barrel. So all the hoops come off except the two very end hoops, and then they sand that barrel. It's just basically a big lathe sander and a belt sander, and we run it across there and we sand it down smooth. We do sand our barrels not just because they look good, but it also helps with closing and opening some of the grain on the wood. Barrels breathe constantly. We get a very good balance of breathability and then no leaks also. And also, white oak has what's called a tylose in it. It's a gummy substance, and when you sand it, you heat it, it will literally close those pores off in the wood. Wood is porous. So once we do that, we head it, we sand it, and then we hoop these barrels. We make all of this tolerance. We cut and punch these hoops. So we roll it out, we buy our steel, we roll these out and across here. This machine cuts it, punches it, and then we use this splay machine. It's called a splay. Barrels, grab a hoop there, barrel, hold it up. You can see, okay, barrels aren't straight, they're curved. So you can see they're beveled on the edge. So it pinches it, we roll that hoop to a certain size, and then we rivet it right here on this machine. Every hoop we do by hand. We roll every single one. You can see we've made our hoops for Monday's production right here, all ready to go. We wait on the chime hoops before we make all of them because we test a couple barrels. Barrels can change from millimeters, a few millimeters in size from barrel to barrel. So depending on the batch that we're making, we always test them before we make them. So once we hoop them barrels, they come down here to testing. We pressure test every barrel before it comes out of here. So literally, we put this barrel up on here sideways, and we put water in it. We fill this barrel full, not full, but a certain amount of water in it, roll it around, and then we put air pressure in it. Immediately, you'll see whether it has a leak or not, and then if it has it's usually what we get are pores, like porous wood, that will punch and spile it. So we use, and Kelly's been doing that a lot for us lately. She does a great job testing these barrels. This is the last line of defense coming out of here for quality. We're known for our quality and our barrels that don't leak. Not to say we haven't had one or two, it's a wood product. But for the most part, we have great luck. Anyhow, we punch it in there. We use these little wooden spiles, drive it in there. We fix the barrel. They sand it back off, and then it goes down here to wrapping. So we brand that barrel after that. You can see how many processes it is. So it's like we start out over there and we're working over there, then it just kind of moves around the circle here. Then it gets over to here and we brand that barrel on top of each barrel, label it for the char level. 1s, 2s, 3s, or 4 char levels or anything else. Then we wrap it. And this is what it looks like over here. These are our finished barrels right here. This is going out to Hill Rock Estate Distillery in the Hudson Valley. Hill Rock Estate Distillery is considered one of the top 5 craft distilleries in the United States. And they chose us to work with because of the quality of our barrels. So you can see on the board, we work with distilleries all over the Northeast, out west, some around the world. You know, we've got Hill Rock, we've got, who's else I can't see right there? Iron Smoke, Black Button. We work with a lot of different distilleries. So we wrap every single barrel like this and seal it. So we always wrap our barrels after we have cleaned it, hydrated it on the barrel testing, and then we always wrap it the same day. So you can see these are 30-gallon, these are 53-gallon barrels. And then we put a quality assurance sticker on here. These guys make sure that they go out of here very well. I've got a great crew right now. We all like what we're doing. It's fun, but it's very physical, very hard work. It's very physical in here. It's nonstop. Time we get in here till the time we leave. So again, we start out like this. We bend, we work them barrels through, and then we spend the other half of the day getting this all set up again for the next day's production.
So how long does it take from picking up the wood off the little the pallet there to finished?
Well, we do it in batches, so if I was going to build a barrel by itself, it would take me 3 to 4 hours to build one barrel by itself. So in doing it in batches, we can run them through much faster.
And just to give you some context on our size, earlier I said we'll be making just around 4,400 barrels this year. The large cooperages like Independent Stave and Brown Forman that serve, the big guys, Jack Daniels and everyone, they make 2,000 barrels a day.
But it's not the same thing. What you have to understand is that you got to compare apples to apples. We are not a commodity barrel builder. We are a premium barrel builder. We are known for our quality. We are considered to be the best cooperage in the country for quality and the flavors that we get out of our barrels. So we've had a lot of the big boys come to us. I've just got a call from Sazerac, Tennessee, wanting to do special projects with us. So a lot of customers, a lot of the bigger ones that are doing whiskey, mostly we serve craft, but a lot of the big ones, we have been contacted to do special projects for them. So that's kind of it, folks. I got another guy here. So Matt is my son. He's been building barrels for about 14 years. This is Adam. He was helping Randall out with the This is Adam. He's been with us for almost 3 years. He was helping Randall today at the Schenectady market, promoting their whiskey. The thing that Adam brings to that table out there is he's one of the guys that builds the barrels, so he's got that advantage. Not only is he learning about the processes that Randall does, but he knows what we do in here, which is very helpful to Randall out there out in the field. So.
And someone asked a question about shipping. We use common carriers, ship all over, and then we do allow customers to pick up. So, a lot of our New York customers will just drive over and pick up.